So Robby Foldvari with his Mez Power Brake Q. This is a brand new brake Q he's been using.
Well, it's not working at the moment because none of these guys are actually getting the ball in too frequently. So.
Well, Rothall's been using the controlled softer brake, and Foldvari's been using a power brake. He's going to smash these. Well, he didn't.
Shinto, that's just gone bananas.
Wow.
Oh, he's
2, 4,
been
6.
Stiff as.
No, he's on the 3 ball. He's the 1 and 2. This is a great brake.
My eyes are screwed. I actually thought the 9 was the white.
If you could bottle brakes and sell them, you could bottle this brake and make millions of dollars because that's a perfect brake. You knocked in 3 balls. You're shot on a low ball. Nice angle to get to the 4th. The second ball. This is. I look for him to run this rack. Wow.
Just having a quick look at Dave, and well, he doesn't look that worried. He's just thinking.
He's a statue. He's a human statue. You know, during the daytime, when in between matches, I saw a lot of players in between their matches on the winner's side or loser's side. They were going around having a beer or having a chat to their friends about how they went. You know what Rothall did today? No, he sat in the corner right behind us, didn't move, and listened to music for hours, keeping himself focused on what he wants to do.
Get a lot of social. Start socialising with the media.
Well, what I was trying to say.
Promote the game, mate. Don't just sit in a corner reading a little book and bloody listening to your little iPod.
Well,
Fire up, for fuck's sake.
it wasn't an iPod, but what he was doing was getting himself mentally in that zone to kick ass. And you know what he said today, he said something to me today. He said, I'm ready to match with anyone today. He was really up for playing anyone. He really wants to win this title bad. But you know, there's no way you can win the title when you're sitting down in your chair.
That's true. And you actually know someone else that used to just sit on their own and not do anything?
Who?
Just meditate and do whatever else they do. Do you know the name Aaron Moan?
No.
He's a very...
Ooh, so be careful, he could get behind the black. Ooh, that was a loose shot there.
Yeah, Aaron Moan is actually a very good 8-ball player, and I believe he primarily plays something else.
I've heard of Steve Misford going to the bathroom and repeating to himself, I'm going to win this event, I'm going to win this event, I'm going to win this event.
I'm shouldn't about that, I haven't heard that one.
I've heard of these things. I've heard of people using positive affirmations or using music or using photographs of loved ones to get themselves hyped up to play tournaments. But Robby Foldvari he's been playing pool all day. I think he's on this ball.
That's a super shot. He really does actually have excellent control. Draws in one back.
Got a really good feel for how heavy this ball is. The distance. He's playing well.
He's got a slide under the I'll be very happy this frame's ended quickly because she wants to go have an hour.
Well, Jamie, I personally enjoyed commentating with you.
Well, I feel like they've got to leave, mate, but these things, sometimes if you want to get a result when you get home, you've got to leave a bit early.
No, I really enjoy commentating with two-shot players, and I really would love, as president of the Association in New South Wales and as a fanatic 9-ball player, I really would love to see more crossing between the sports. So if you want to take up 9-ball, I'm going to play in a two-shot tournament.
Well, I've actually already had the invite, and I've been said that the initial thing will be paid for. So the next event that's on that I can play and it will not interfere with the 8-ball tournament, I will. There you go. And there you go.
Oh, I would love to, because the excitement, the atmosphere downstairs was electrifying. I loved it. Well done, Robby.
That's me out.
Thanks a lot, Jamie. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and it's Lone in the commentary box. Everyone's moved to watch this fantastic match. The score is now, I believe, 6 racks to 5. And Foldvari has the break, and he's been breaking extremely well. I have again, he's made the wing ball automatic, and he's going to have some kind of shot on the one. I don't know if he can pot it, but if he can't pot it, I'm sure he's going to play a great safety, because so far this has been an awesome match, and they're playing to an extremely high world-class level, both these players. Like I said, I was saying earlier that I have had the pleasure of meeting Foldvari in our last event, which was played here about 5 weeks ago in Melbourne. and he was using a snooker cue. And when I saw him last night, I said, "Foldvari, Robbie." I said, "I noticed you're not using a snooker cue anymore." And he goes, "I'm using a mez." And mez is actually the cues that I really love playing with. And I saw his equipment. He's got a mez break cue. He's got a mez playing cue, which he's using right now, which is specially designed for him as a billiard player, and a mez jump cue. And he's since he's adapted, what a great safety shot that really was. He just came off. Ladies and gentlemen, to play a shot where you take the paint off the one ball like that, it requires a lot of skill, a lot of accuracy. I actually played a shot like that last night against Robbie himself, and he played a shot like that to me, and then I tried to do it back to him, and I missed the one. It takes a lot of skill. That was a top shot. Back to what I was saying with Robbie changing his cues. He's changed his cues, he's adapted. I also said to him, "Robbie, you sped up a lot since last I've seen you." And right now, I know it might appear he's playing slow. He's actually playing a lot faster than what he was before. And I actually went through the same thing myself. Where I first took up this game about a year and a half ago, I moved from the snooker balls to the 8-ball, these 2 1/4 size balls. I was playing extremely slow, and as I got more and more confident, my tempo picked up because I started learning more about the patterns and making decisions a lot faster, and became more confident in my own abilities. And that's what's happening to Rob. Quality shot there from Rothall. He just parked that one ball like a wizard right behind 3. It's amazing. And so Robbie Foldvari's picked up his tempo a bit, and he's looking. Every time he comes to the table, as soon as he pots the ball, he looks like he's going to run the rack, just like with David Rothall. And again, like I said earlier, there's only really these 2 players are by far the 2 best safety players in the field, and also the 2 most consistent aggressive players that we've had today in the field. We have some great players in Australia who are awesome at attack. Ben Noonan, Lewis Kondo, but today wasn't their day. And today it's Foldvari and Rothall's day. They also have beaten everyone in their path, crushed everyone in their path, and they really crushed everyone with a lot of great safeties. Now I don't know if Foldvari got away with this one. I don't think he has, and that's testament to how good that safety was from Rothall. If Rothall can't put this ball, he will play a good safety, but even if he can put the ball, what does he do after he's put it? 3 balls near the 1, he maybe could get position from 1 to 3, but then 3 to the 4 is tough. The 4-9 may have a combo available. I really can't see from my camera angle, but I really believe that Rothall will apply a bit of pressure here, because he is 6-5 up, still 1 rack in the bag in a race to 10, and he does not want to give Robbie anything. Rothall smells blood, and he will keep every advantage he can. Sticking that 1 ball right there. Ooh, and this is a really clever shot too, because if that landed a little bit differently, he could have had a 1-4-9 combo available. It's funny, being alone in the commentary box, kind of lonely. There's no one to bounce energy off. So I'll use my multiple personality thing that I have. I could talk to myself for hours. That's funny, Barry. You're welcome. Even though that was a good shot from Rothall, I do believe that Foldvari can play a very good counter safe here. Like I said, I spoke to Kinton during my break, and we are going to compile a collection of the best safety shots played in this match, because there have been some classy safeties played. And it's a great thing for everyone out there to perhaps watch that video, make some comments, and also if you have any ideas. Wow. Wow, what a shot. That's devastating. That's a devastating safety. Rothall has to hit this, because I do believe a 1-4-9 combo is available, and if it's not available, 1-3-4-9 will be. So he's got to hit this ball. With the video we're going to compile, you can use it as a training video as well, because you can watch and learn and get ideas about their creativity, and you can get ideas on, and also learn set shots, learn set safety shots. If you have any ideas out there, by the way, on how we can improve our site, or how we can, some more things you want to see, we're doing interviews with top players all the time, which are going to be going up, or anything you want to see, just email us or send me a message. My name's Barry Mavros. You can find me on Cuball TV all the time, or send Cuballs or Cuball TV a message as well, or even just leave something on our blog or our forum. And we'll do our very best to accommodate you. So Rothall hasn't got a good kick shot here at all, so he has to jump and he has to hit this. And wow, sit behind the 6 ball, sinking the 1, almost, no. Well, he's hit the ball, and jumping the ball, really it's a way of hitting the ball. Controlling the white ball and the object ball is a very difficult ask when you're going 3D, and you're going airborne. And, he had no other choice but to jump it because there's no available kick shot, and he can't afford to hit even a 1-4-9 combo. So he did do his very best to jump it, but he didn't get away with it this time. So let's see what Robby Foldvari's going to come up with here. He needs to find a way to get from the 1 to the 3 in order to get to the 4. In 9 ball, we always work with 3 ball patterns minimum. And he's just played a great shot to kiss the 4. Wow. I see that 4 ball was a huge ball. Coming up the table, he snuck himself behind it. And this he just went in the line to kiss the 4 and then beautifully on the 3. That's a clever shot. And he's got angle. Sorry, that's a 5 ball. He's got angle to go back up for the 4. That was a great shot. I really like the way both players are playing. And right now I can't pick who will win this match. But I do know that Robby Foldvari is spending a lot of time at the table right now. And I do feel like momentum's shifting. He was down 6 racks to 3. And with an opportunity that he had, he's brought it back now to 6 racks to 5. And he's in control of the table. If the 4-9 combo is on and he gets position on it, it will be 6 apiece for this break. And he will become, for a moment, favourite. Because Rothall hasn't put a ball for a while. And whenever, and all of you guys who are out there know, when you're sitting down for a long time without shooting the ball, it can become really hard to get back up and shoot a ball. I think he might be doing the F and Z shot here to get from 3 to 4, which is coming off 1, 2 rails in between the 4 and the 9. This is not an easy shot to play. Might even be playing a safety. I don't know, guys. I give up. I don't know what he's doing. 1, 2. Yep, the F and Z shot right between the 4 and 9. That is a fantastic shot. I meant 7 and 4 was what I meant. Not between 4 and 9. That's what I meant. That's what I thought he was going to play. That's called the... Evan Reyes was the first guy to really start playing that shot. And they call it the F and Z shot. Because he plays that shot absolutely amazing. I'm now going to call it the Foldvari shot. Come on, mate. Tied up at 6 apiece. Well done. Excellent out from Foldvari. Okay, we're back from that break. And the score, sorry, I was wrong before. The score 7 racks to 6 in favour of Foldvari. And I did mention the momentum shifting towards Foldvari because Rothall's been sitting down for quite a while without an open ball.
Well, that's 4 frames in a row for Foldvari.
He's done that all day though, Geoff. Been breaking well all day. He's been sitting down players all day. He's made the 8 ball. He doesn't have a shot in the 1 ball at the moment. So he's going to have to either push or jump. What do you reckon he's going to do? Where do you push here?
I think he's going to jump it.
He has to jump here.
So
I mean, where do you push when the 1 ball's over the pocket? You know?
So have you told all the people at home what Chemo said to Foldvari mid-game?
I did actually earlier. I did in the semi-final match, not in this match. He's kicking at this ball, so I can see the edge of it maybe. No, he's thinking no. was thinking maybe I shouldn't kick at the ball. But he's an excellent jumper. He's jumping the balls great today and yesterday. I know.
This is very tricky because even if he leaves it in an unplayable position, the 6 is right there for Rothall to snooker behind.
Mm-hmm.
It's tough for Robbie. That's why he's going for the kick.
You know that they say, you think long, you think wrong. That's what the Americans say. Sometimes you can think too long about something and get confused with what's happening. I mean, is he seeing that he can see the edge of this one ball?
I don't think so. I think he's going to come off 2 cushions here.
1, 2 cushions and hit the 1?
I mean, I think he's actually figuring out where the 1's going. Is that good?
See what I said? You think long, you think wrong. He's trying to see something that's not there. And this is just the opportunity that David Rothall has been waiting for. Our commentator Jeffrey is a little bit biased here.
No, not at all. Look, I think Robbie's a great player. He deserves to be here. And
I know he's a great player.
Very, very well.
Yeah.
Dave just has worked very hard. He is playing well. As a young man, he's got it ahead of him. We want to see him win. We do. The royal we.
Sorry?
The royal we.
The royal we.
That's all of us, Barry.
Well, I just like to always see the best player win. Rothall's a really good mate of mine, and I would love to see him win his first Australian title as well. But a commentator never should pull for anybody, but obviously he's one of my best friends. I would love to see him win, but I want to see him actually win. I want to see him go out there and win.
Yeah.
I don't want unlucky stuff happening to Robbie. I want both to play a great game.
I think he's got no issue getting from 1 to 2, but he's a bit worried about 2 to 3. And he's looking at just the shot before, the 3 up the rail past the 6, but I don't think he's going to take that shot on.
Yeah, well, he has to get angle on the 2 ball to get to the 3. And it really is a key shot in the rack, because if he gets on the 3 ball nicely, the rest is going to play itself out. He's on the left side of the 2 ball here, which he has...
Played that well. He's a bit straight.
He's a bit straight, he has a screw back. And then all of a sudden it's a bit complicated because just going over and have a look how straight he really is. If he is straight, it's a lot harder obviously. When you're straightening the ball like this, you can't go forward, you have to come backwards because you're going off. So he's going to screw back now. He needs to ensure an angle, and this is not easy when it's swinging down 7-6 and the opponents just set you down for 4 racks. Let's see how Rothall composes himself, controls his emotions, and executes a difficult shot here. This, to me, is the key shot in this round. Can he land nicely on the 3 balls?
Yeah, I think he's dead straight. He's going to screw the length of the table. Ooh.
That's fine.
You said it all right.
On 3. And this is not an easy pot, given the circumstances. In practice, by the way, Geoff, everything's easy. In practice.
I'll tell you what, I was watching Dave slam the balls in all day today, and even against Robbie today. And it's just fantastic, because if you were here for the rest of the tournament, you would have seen very good players jaw these difficult balls. And Rothall just has not jawed these balls. He's just been knocking them in. I'll put $100 on this one, Barry. Make it 110 with GST. And he's bridging over the 5.
And he's going to come off 1-2 rails and avoid the in-off.
No, I think he's going to baby roll this one.
Baby roll?
We'll see.
1-2 rails, kiss the 9 ball. Oh,
lovely.
I'm
glad he didn't kiss that.
Yeah, if you baby roll that shot, it's not as accurate as hitting it harder.
It was a good shot.
The good thing is he's on the 4. He made the 3 ball. And the main thing sometimes is just make the ball. He's going to play another big shot now to get from the 4 to 5. That's what I'm saying about the momentum shift. The momentum has shifted to Robbie Foldvari, who sat Rothall down for 4 racks. Rothall was, you could think he could get a bit cold sitting down for such a long time.
Well, just a moment ago, went to the side and he did a couple of stretches.
Great shot. Fucking great shot. Sorry, that shot.
Well,
He made that look
that's the
easy.
thing. He's making all of these shots look easy.
He made that look so easy. Pock, back of the pocket. Sweetest sound on earth when you're a pool player, guys. You hear that ball slam in the back of the pocket. And that was, you know what's funny? That was a pressure part just there. He didn't take any time longer. He just got down and shot it.
Oh, he's very in form. He's very in form at the moment. He's approaching the game in a very professional manner.
Wow. This is what are we commentating on? This is one of the best matches, if not the best match I've ever watched here in Australia. I've watched a lot of matches.
Are you serious?
No, I'm serious. Like, look, don't get me wrong. I did commentating on Johnny Williams playing Big Mini a few weeks ago, right?
What about when Vinny beat Stuart Lawler? Was that a good match?
It was a great match, but all that footage got deleted. Yeah. But that's 8 ball. We're talking about 9 ball here. And we're talking about it. When I watched Ben Newton playing Johnny Williams, it was exciting matches, all breaking runs, and there wasn't that much safety. It was all attack. But there were missed balls, and there were perhaps a lot of two. This game that we've watched tonight has been spot on.
Take this shot for example. Today, a lot of players would have missed this shot with a little bit of force. And Rothall's going to put this, no problem.
How do you know that?
I just know it, man.
It's not an easy shot, man.
He's just hitting the ball so well. He doesn't mind hitting the ball hard.
Not an easy shot.
Look at that. What did I tell you?
Man, he hit that with top and left-hand side.
And too easy.
Hardest shots to execute. And he did slam that ball in, didn't he? You know, you're absolutely right, Geoff. He did slam that ball in with top left-hand spin. He played it absolutely fantastic. Come on, the Roth. He made a fan out of me, I tell you. He made a fan. But why is he taking so long in his 9 ball for?
He doesn't like hitting the ball soft.
Let's have to hit it soft. 1, 2 rails, down. Slow down, white ball. No worries. Wow. What's the score? Jing says the score is 7 racks each in a race to 10. Our race to 10 has now become a race to 3. Rothall's break just deceived him there.
He's covered the wall.
He didn't make a ball off the break. Fortunately, he didn't sell out either.
Tell me about this shot, Barry. As the best kicker in Australia. I'm talking to you now, Barry.
Yeah, I know I'm the best kicker in Australia.
Can you kick the one here, stun the cue ball, and get the one to go around the table?
Kick the one from where? The 2 balls in the path to kick the one.
Is it?
2 balls in the way.
Oh, it is too.
On the left-hand side. Unless it kicks off the right-hand side, which is impossible because it's going to go in off.
That's why I'm talking to you, the best kicker in Australia.
He does have a 1, 2, 3, 4 rail kick here, which is a standard billiard shot if he wants to play it. But I doubt that.
No, you wouldn't do that.
Double hit, when it's 7 apiece in the race to 10. I doubt you'll be doing stuff like that. He's going to have to push here somewhere. And what Robbie Foldvari is thinking about right now is where do I push to stop someone like Rothall, who, let's face it, is an excellent, possibly the best safety player in the country at 9 ball.
Do you reckon?
I reckon, yes. But there's only, obviously, Foldvari, David Rothall are the 2 very best safety players I've ever seen in Australia, by a mile. No one comes close. Give me one person who's anywhere near as close as these 2 men at safety play. Think of one in Australia.
Digby.
No, give me a quality professional player who's as good as these guys.
I think he's not listening to
Digby's
this.
a great player.
Dennis, thank you, Barry.
Table playing for $100. I'm talking about this is high quality.
No, well, Digby's a top safety player. But let's put him aside. But you're right. These guys are very good.
There's no one even come close to these. Now, Foldvari pushed there for a reason. He's got a plan in his mind. He's thinking that's perhaps a difficult place for Rothall to play a safety from. Because you see, but also, he may even be bluffing right now and thinking there is no safe from here. And Rothall refused. Rothall took on a shot earlier when Foldvari pushed. And he played a poor safety and let Rothall and left him back in. I think Rothall should give this shot back personally.
Really? I think Rothall's going to find the one with a bit of right-hand side and try to come around the table.
2 rails, maybe make the 9 ball as well. Maybe stick the 1 ball behind the 4. If there's a safety shot available, Rothall will find it.
Here we go.
Here we go. What's he got in mind? The magician, the wizard, the genius. Thinly cut, 1-2 rails. One ball behind the two. No, he left it available. It was a tough save. It was a tough save.
Well, it's safe. It just puts him in a more awkward position the next shot potentially, though.
Yeah, because now
Robbie's going to put him behind the two.
An easier save to play. That's what I'm saying. He maybe it would be better to put, to call his bluff and say, "Hey man, show what you got." Put it back.
Well, he was only another inch of pace on the cue ball on the one as well, to sneak it behind the 2 and the 5. So it was a very close shot.
But it was a difficult safety to play. It wasn't like an easy stop shot behind the ball.
Yeah, but we're talking about the 2 best safety players in Australia here.
That's true. And I guess
You called it.
Another one of them wants to put the other person back in to get the play safe.
Called it.
Without doubt. Without any doubt in my mind, these are the 2 best safety players in the country at the moment. Without any doubt. I have to say, I have seen Ben Newton play some fantastic safeties.
This is interesting. What would you do here? Because if you play the 1 to try to get the cue ball behind the 2, you're actually pushing the 1 towards the corner. I think you might be looking for a different path here.
Towards the corner where the 8 ball is.
Yeah.
But then you may have to make sure, because the 1 is so...
You're going to make sure of the cue ball.
Make sure the cue ball hides behind that 2 ball.
I think you might be playing a different shot. You might be playing the cue ball behind the 6. I don't know.
Who knows what foldvari is thinking right now? Is he thinking? Is he human? He's a machine, man. 1 called 2.
Oh, he's kissed that ball. Didn't want to do that.
That's probably not what he had. Did you have to stop doing that when you commentate?
Doing what?
Pulling for a play when you're commentating.
Oh, look, he's one of us. Robbie's been there, done that. He's won his titles. It's time for somebody else to have a go.
So you want to have a go, eh?
So you want to have a go?
Well, okay, so Rothall, where is Rothall? There he is, walking around the table. Score is 7 apiece in the race to 10 in the Australian 9-ball championships. This next rack is huge. Rothall wants to get out here. If he hasn't got a good shot on the 1, he will play another safety, but I believe he can cut the 1 in. 1-2 rails out for the 2. The way they're both playing, man, the second they make a ball, I back both of them to run out. Is he playing safety here? Yeah, that's a safety shot. Interesting safety shot, but it's a safety shot nonetheless. But he's given the world 3-time world billiard champion a shot at a billiard shot here to get the point on him. That's not very clever. I don't think that's what Rothall's trying to do. But foldvari's not going to go for the Jackie. He's going to try and play the 1 ball off the 5 in the middle pocket and run back.
I think he's gauging his options. Remember, he's only 5 seconds into his 45-second deliberation. There's more to come. Robbie, if you're listening to this, no disrespect, my friend. You're a great player, and we all know it.
I can just see it next tournament you come up to. You go and shake Robbie's hand and he
Please
snubs you off.
Please don't headbutt me in the face.
Oh yeah, he has got a couple of... He's got... Okay, option. Attack. How can I attack? I hit the 1 ball off the 5 in the middle pocket, then on the 2. That's one option. 2. Lands off the 1, somehow magically get on the 9 ball.
Well, very interestingly, they're both bullied shots, so he's very capable of either shot. I think it might come down to highest percentage. It might be the 1 in the middle. Of course, if he clips the 1 and he misses the 9, the 1's going to be in the middle of the table. It's probably.
Yeah. Now he's looking at the other shot. Or is he? I'd like to see how long it's taking on this shot. This has been on. Yeah,
That's the clipper.
Up with.
That's the clipper.
He's
just having a look at it.
No, he's not sure still what he's going to do. It's a critical point in the match, though. It's 7 racks apiece.
Yes.
Critical point in the match. He needs to come up with a...
Did you see that safety shot he played a couple of frames back where he just brushed the 1? He just brushed
when
the
he
1.
took the paint off the ball.
Both of his opponents thought, oh, he's fouled.
Whose parents?
Rothall's parents.
Oh, really?
They were bemused when David didn't pick up the ball. But it was just the finest of sticks. I think the ball just rocked.
Oh, it's a great shot.
Has he come too far?
One off the 5 and he popped both
Has he
balls
come
as
too
well.
far? Where's the 2?
The 4. We can't see from our angle.
He doesn't look happy.
At home they can.
He doesn't
at
look
home
happy.
They can see from the different side of the table.
I think he's come behind the 2.
I can't see anything from where I am. No, he's on the 2, but he's got the white ball on the bottom rail.
He's looking at the plant now.
That was an excellent shot, and you hit it right in the head, mate. The highest player shot was to play that ball off the other ball, and a brilliant shot at that, which is like we're laughing. Even the world champion, brilliant shot.
Well, he's going to go for the plant, I reckon.
He doesn't have to go for the plant. It's not an easy plant.
He doesn't. But if he puts the 2 to the left corner, he's the 3's difficult.
The 3's in the middle table. He's got 1,
Yeah,
2,
he's got to
3,
drive the cue ball down
4
the table to
pockets,
get there, though.
5 pockets, 6 pockets, really, because you can plant the 3 ball off the 8, 3 ball off the 9. And, which is easier, making the 2 in the left-hand corner or making the 9 ball from the 2? Which is easier?
For me, the 2 ball in the left-hand corner. But whatever Robbie goes for, it's going to be the highest percentage shot. He's just a bit of shake of the head there. He's not happy going for this shot.
He's still deliberating.
Still not happy.
He knows how big this opportunity is right now. He knows. I wonder what Rothall's... You know what? I wish we had a microphone inside their heads. I wonder what they're both thinking right now.
Well, Rothall's thinking, the second I get a chance, I'm going to punish this guy.
yeah, he is, isn't he? And foldvari right now is thinking, what's the best chance I've got of winning this game?
It's amazing. If foldvari will not take a risk. That's the way he's approached this game, and that's why he's so successful. He's going for the left-hand corner, I reckon.
Is there a good safety available here? The left-hand corner is a shot. If he makes it, he's going to get on the 3 ball somewhere. Oh my god, he went for the 2 ball in the middle, but he's overcut it.
No, he's got the wall of balls to cover him.
It's a 2-way shot.
It's a great
2-way shot. If he doesn't make it, if he makes it, he's on the 3 ball. If he doesn't make it, he's got a safety.
And of course, the only reason we didn't see it is because the TV is obscuring the angles on the table.
No, it's because he's bloody brilliant.
That too.
2-way shots are a big part of it, mate. Not spoken about as much as they should have been. Yeah. Well, David's going to take his time here. I don't know what he's got to him, how much of the 2 ball he can hit. I do know that score is 7 racks apiece. And I'm getting nervous at this stage of the game. Seriously, I'm getting nervous. I know how big every rack is at this point.
The way he's queuing it, I think you can see a lot of it.
Oh my god.
That's a great shot. He had to avoid the fall.
God, don't go in.
That's what he was thinking about hard, how to avoid the fall.
Oh my god, what a shot. I can't believe what we're watching tonight. What are we watching? What are we watching? We're watching 2 machines. Honestly, this is the level I've seen tonight from both players. So you reckon another player in Australia would have found a shot like that?
Well, the path is open now for Robbie to actually hit the 2, and knowing Robbie potentially actually knock it in.
Still though, it's a great safety.
It is a great safety.
Both these guys have been consistently finding safety shots out of nowhere.
I wonder if he found the middle pocket a problem.
You know what's funny? I know nothing. The people at home saying, "Oh, I'm Barry, come on, stop making this a big deal." We could have all seen that, or we could have done that. Yeah, you could possibly see it. And there's a lot of great players out there, like your Lewis Condos, and you would have seen it. But to execute it that well, and to control both balls, it was a great shot.
Well, this is a big shot here.
It's a huge shot because
Everything's on.
Everything's on. Not only is everything on, but the winner of this rack will go 8-7 up with the break. Race to 10. Now being reduced to a race to 3.
Come on, the Roth.
Well, this has been a really long match to commentate on. We've gone through a lot of commentators.
This is interesting. He's playing across the table here. He's trying to put something safe.
Is he?
I think so.
Surely you can think of a way to kick this 2 ball in, right? 1, 2 out. Maybe
Well,
the 3 balls. No.
Looked to me like he was playing straight into the 7 just now. Don't tell me he can get past it. If he can slip past the 6 and the 7.
I don't think so.
No,
It looks
looks
like
tight from here.
the white ball stuck on the 6. I mean, you can kick this ball 1, 2 rounds, 2, you might make it to 2 or kick it or hit it safe. What can you tie up? You can't tie anything here. He can't give up ball to hand here. He has to hit this 2 ball. So the 9 ball's hanging over the pocket. What can you tie? What are you going to do? Put the 7 over the 9? 7 over the 3? So 1, 2 rounds.
Here we go.
Being a billiards player, a world-class billiards player at that, I fully expect to hit this ball actually. With the pressure involved in the final playing the whole weekend, that also is a factor involved.
Well, the cushions run differently.
1, 2 rounds.
So does the
The
spin.
black.
There we go.
And now he's giving up ball in hand to the Roth.
I'd scream out, come on the Roth, but I don't want to disturb him. Come on the Roth.
Now Rothall's got a choice here. Not a very difficult choice. He can either play on the 2 ball to play the 3-9 combo, which I don't think he'll do. Or he'll play 2 with an angle low on the 3 to get to the 4 and then run the rest of the rack out, which at the moment for him, the way he's playing at the moment, must be feeling really easy.
Well, look, I think he knows the importance of this shot, and he's making sure of it. He's being very careful with where he leaves the cue ball after this 2 ball. Now, a couple of racks before, Dave actually overhit a ball. And he does like to hit the ball hard, so if anything could go wrong, it could be that he overpowers something. And it's very easy to do when you're under pressure to have a bit of a jerk.
Absolutely. Adrenaline can kick in as well when you get close to that finishing line.
Okay, now he didn't move the cue ball far there, so let's hope he moved it across enough. Looks like he's a bit off straight and hopefully can just run through. He's lining it up like it's perfect. I think
He's
it's
absolutely
perfect.
on this ball. That's why he did what he did. He didn't want to move the ball too much to get close to the 3 because he's back in his potting. Just want to make sure he just wanted to make sure that he got the right angle on the 3 to get to the 4 to give him an angle to get back to the 6. So the key shot in this rack is getting from the 4 to the 6 ball. 1 nail down. Perfect.
He's looking smooth.
Anything a little bit too perfect. There's really not much to say right now. Just sit back and enjoy the shot.
Now, what do you think his preference is here? Roll through or come back?
His preference.
Yeah.
Look at the angle again. I know what my preference is.
What's that? I was looking at the middle
My
pocket.
preference is to roll forward and take the 7 ball in the middle. But it may not be his preference. It's funny, when you're at the table, things seem so different when you're sitting here. You may not want to roll a ball, you might just go back with a bit of bottom left.
He's trying to figure it out himself.
I'm Mr. Nabil. I know you had some dinner, but this is standing rack. 7 racks a piece, right? 7 racks each.
Stun run through.
Rothall is a machine.
I think we're looking at, what's the score now? 7-all.
Yeah, he was 6-3 up, and he was 6-3 up when you left, and Foldvari ran out 4 in a row to go up 7-6, and now it's 7-all. And when he wins this rack, because I fully back him to win this, he'll be up 8-7 with the break. He's playing amazing out there tonight. I've never seen Rothall. Actually, I have seen Rothall play like this before, but not like this for an entire day.
He's got a great mental game. He's very serious about this game. He loves it and he wants to be the best. Come on, the Roth.
The barring some kind of earthquake or something, it should be 8 racks to 7 in favour of Rothall with the
God
break.
forbid a miscue.
And we've all gone quiet because we're just watching something beautiful right now. Wow.
It was a little bit shaky. Come on, the Roth. I was having a conversation with